Hello everyone, we're back with the Falcons franchise, and today we'll be taking on the Patriots and Saints. We'll begin with a quick recap of this Super Bowl 51 rematch between the Patriots and Falcons. It went up 7-3 in the second quarter, and they are going to go ahead and extend their lead on an 11-yard touchdown scramble by Michael Mann to make it 14-3. Still that same score late in the first half, and again Atlanta is going to add to their lead, this time on a 21-yard touchdown pass from Mann to Pitts to make it 21-3. And in the third quarter, again Atlanta is going to extend the lead, this time on a 1-yard touchdown catch by Alonzo Hitchens, and yes, they will go up the dreaded 28-3 over the Patriots in the third quarter, just like they did back in Super Bowl 51. However, they are going to actually go up more than 28-3 as A.J. Terrell is going to jump this Mac Jones pass and return it for a pick six to make it 35-3. Now 38-3 in the third quarter, so the Patriots down by a lot, but you know they've made some big comebacks in their past, and they're hoping to get something started on this 98-yard kick return for a touchdown by Chase Casey, which is going to cut the lead down a bit. 38-10 late in the third quarter, Atlanta trying to put this game away, and they are going to do just that on this long touchdown pass to Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown of the game. And Atlanta is going to go on to win this one 52-17 over the Patriots, so they do not end up blowing another huge lead against the Patriots. Looking back at the stats from this one, it was a very rough game for Mac Jones. He barely had over 200 yards passing, had a sub 60% completion percentage, and he didn't even throw a single touchdown. The rush offense for the Patriots, it was pretty solid as Javonte Williams averaged nearly 5 yards per carry, so our defense, it could have been a bit better against the run, but it was still a very good game for them. The offense, it was a good game for them as well. Michael Mann threw for over 300 yards. He was efficient. He threw 3 touchdowns. A lot of catches and a lot of yards for Kyle Pitts and Alonzo Hitchens as they combined for 3 touchdowns on the day. Kyle Pitts now up to 15 receiving touchdowns on the year, and A.J. Dillon was A.J. Dillon. We are now 14-1 with that win, and have still not locked up the number 1 seed in the NFC because the Cowboys just keep on winning. So we need another win or a Cowboys loss to lock up that number 1 seed in the NFC. Some good news for us is that Donnell Allen is finally recovered from his broken ribs, so he can go back to being our starting defensive tackle alongside Grady Jarrett, and I've gone ahead and placed Taquan Graham on the IR because we don't really need him on the roster, but he at least still gets to be a part of the team, and he does open up a roster spot by going on the IR, which we have used to sign Jamal Williams to make sure we have enough depth at running back in case an injury or two happens there. Let's move on and talk about the Saints and why this game is so important for them. They are currently sitting at 8-7, which is the same record that the Vikings and Buccaneers have, but despite that, the Saints are on the outside looking in when it comes to one of those last 2 wildcard spots in the NFC. They are going to be down a couple of key starters on offense in quarterback Isaac Schumer and one of their top wide receivers in Chris Olave. So getting the start for him at quarterback, it probably will be Mitchell Trubisky, but I have heard some rumblings that it may end up being the undrafted rookie free agent out of Central Arkansas, Lucas Freeman, who has never thrown a pass in his entire NFL career, but yeah, he may end up getting the start in this one when the Saints are in desperate need of a win. As for the Saints defense, it is a very veteran-led group that doesn't have any key injuries on it. They rank 11th hit points per game allowed, 9th against the pass, and 12th against the run. So this team as a whole, it is really solid across the board. They don't have a ton of weaknesses, and that's why they're right now battling for one of the wildcard spots in the NFC. But let's just go ahead and get into this game. Atlanta with possession at their 42. Mann under some pressure goes offside and hits Cliff Durant, who is going to pick up a first down across midfield and is down at the Saints 47. A.J. Dillon left side is brought down right away. 3rd and 6. Mann goes deep over the middle and hits Alonzo Hitchens for a first down and more. And he's up to the Saints 24. Dillon left side. He'll throw off a defender. He is brought down at the 15. 2nd and 1. Mann is going to hit Hitchens again. He's inside the 5 and spun down by the 1, making it goal to go. 1st and goal. Dillon up the middle. He is going to cross the goal line for a score. And the Falcons are going to take an early 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. And yes, it is going to be Lucas Freeman, the undrafted free agent rookie out of Central Arkansas, getting the start for the Saints in a must-win game for them. A very surprising move. Maybe they want to lean a bit more on Kamara and their ground game. He did run the ball 15 times last week for nearly 90 yards and had a score. Second and 6, they go to Kamara a second time, and this time he'll pick up a first down, and he's up to the 38. Freeman, his first pass attempt in the NFL is a completion to Russell Gage, and you have got to be kidding me. He's going to get loose, and he is going to score. The first completion in Freeman's career is a 62-yard touchdown to Russell Gage, and just like that, we're going to be all tied up at 7 in the first quarter. The Saints back on offense, starting this drive from their 21, as Kamara picks up a short gain, and there is Gaithers with a catch on the right side to keep the drive going. From the 32, Gaithers another catch, and this time he's brought down shy of a first. 3rd and 1. Freeman, right side, is going to hit Russell Gage again. He'll step out of bounds with a first down at the 43. Now in the second quarter, here is Sean Murphy-Bunting batting a pass away. 3rd and 7. Freeman, with no pressure on him, is going to roll back and heave a jump ball across the field, and there is Michael Thomas with a catch. He's across midfield down at the Atlanta 30. Now a catch for Gaithers on the right side. He throws off Eddie Jackson and Kenny Blanchard and is all the way up to the 5, making it goal to go. 1st and goal. Freeman under pressure, and he goes down. The ball comes out, and they're going to say he was down. It was Deion Jones who was able to get the sack, and Freeman goes down again. This time he's brought down by Donnell Allen back at the 12. So 3rd and goal from the 12. Can Freeman put this ball into the end zone? He'll roll out right, and he's going to take off and slide down short of the end zone, bringing up 4th and goal. And the Saints are going to settle for a field goal, and they'll make it to take a 10-7 lead here in the first half. So Atlanta back on offense. We'll see if they're able to retake the lead, as there's a catch on the right side for a gain of 6. And another catch on the right side, this time by Kyle Pitts, and he's all the way across midfield to the New Orleans 48. A fake to Dillon. Man, he's going down. He had nothing open on the play. He'll be sacked for a loss of 6. 2nd and 16. Man goes deep over the middle, and he hits Kyle Pitts for a huge gain. And he's all the way to the Saints 14, putting Atlanta into the red zone just like that. Here is Dillon up the middle, breaking tackles, and picking up 7 yards. 3rd and short. Man left side, hits Durant, and he is brought down shy of the first, bringing up 4th down. Atlanta is going to go for it, though, on 4th and 1. It'll be Dillon left side, keeping the drive going barely, as he's brought down up at the 3. 1st and goal. Dillon up the middle, and he's going to score, walking into the end zone untouched, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And it's going to give the Falcons a 14-10 lead here in the first half. The Saints will start their drive with a draw to Kamara, who is brought down in the backfield. 3rd and 11. Freeman, under pressure, rolls right and throws back across the field, and his body again, and this time it's a huge mistake. It's going to be intercepted by Sean Murphy-Bunting, who returns it across midfield to the Saints 38, where the Atlanta offense will take over with a chance to try and go up 2 scores here in the first half. Randy Hodges finding some room on this carry, and he'll take it all the way up to the 23 for a gain of 15. They go right back to him, and this time he is brought down right away. 3rd and 9. All day for man on this one, but time finally runs out, and he's going to be sacked back at the 27, bringing up 4th down, and Atlanta is going to bring on Younghoe Koo to kick a field goal, and he puts this one right down the middle to make it 17-10. The Falcons right back on offense after the Saints would go 3 and out. They still got about a minute left in all their timeouts to try and make something happen. Here is Hodges picking up 13 yards and going out of bounds at the 33, saving a Falcons timeout. Now on 2nd and 5, a completion on the left side to Odell, who's out of bounds exactly at midfield. Just 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here is man firing deep over there to Kyle Pitts again, and he's all the way to the Saints 24, and Atlanta's going to use their 2nd timeout. Just 37 seconds to go in the first half. Man is going to check this one down to Pitts. He is spun down right away, and Atlanta's going to have to hurry up to the line to save that last timeout. Just 14 seconds to go. Man completes his pass to Odell. He is stood up and brought down into the 5 at the 3, making it goal to go as Atlanta uses their last timeout. 1st and goal. This ball needs to go to the end zone. Man goes left side. Is caught by Hitchens in the end zone for a touchdown, and Atlanta is going to increase their lead and make it 24-10, which is the way we are going to end the first half. We'll end the halftime with Atlanta on top of New Orleans, 24-10. The Patriots, who we just beat pretty easily, are currently up on the Jets 24-7, and actually the Patriots have a very real shot of winning the AFC East. Let's get into our second half. Freeman is going to dance around and lob deep left side, connecting with Alvin Kamara on the very first play, and he's all the way across midfield to the Atlanta 42. Freeman, he's going to roll right and throw this one falling away, and he's going to hit Will Jones behind the defense, and he will score. And just like that, we have a one-score game in the third quarter. So a couple of big plays to begin the second half for the Saints offense. And A.J. Dillon is going to start the Atlanta drive with a gain of 18 and a first down. Man is going to keep it on a read option, and he'll be spun down a little short of the first. 3rd and 2. Man fires left side. It is jumped and intercepted by the rookie cornerback George Jenkins, who is brought down near midfield, and all of a sudden, the Saints have a chance to try and tie this one up in the third quarter. It'll be a give to Kamara up the middle, and the ball is going to be punched out by Deion Jones. It is recovered by Damon Agnew, and the Saints are to give this ball right back to the Falcons. A huge mistake by Alvin Kamara when it felt like the Saints were gaining control of this game. We'll see if Atlanta can make something happen after the turnover. Here is Kyle Pitts pushing ahead, and he's up to the 28 with a first down. A fake to Dillon on 2nd and 5. Man fires over the middle and hits Alonzo Hitchens inside the 10, and he's up to the 5, making it goal to go. 3rd and goal from the 2. A screen pass on the left side to Hitchens, and he is going to score and put the Falcons back up 2 scores here in the third quarter. 31-17 in the third quarter. Here is Russell Gage beginning the drive with a catch and a first down up at the 38. They give it to Kamara on the ground on 3rd and short, and he'll pick up a first down across midfield and take it to the Atlanta 46. Right back to Kamara, and this time he is brought down right away. 3rd and 8. Freeman, against the blitz, is going to check this one down to Kamara, and he is brought down shy of the first, bringing up 4th down. And the Saints are going to try a long field goal, and the kick is going to be wide right, barely. So it'll be a missed field goal, allowing Atlanta to take over near midfield. And just like that, they're going to be across midfield as A.J. Dillon takes it to the Saints 43. Man rolls to his right and throws on the move. He is going to hit Odell Beckham for a big gain, and he's to the Saints 20, putting Atlanta into the red zone. Dillon gets a carry left side, and he'll be tossed ahead for a pickup of 8. 2nd and short. Throw left side to Kyle Pitts, and he'll roll out of bounds up at the 7, making it goal to go. 2nd and goal, Dillon up the middle. He breaks the tackle and powers ahead and is up to the 1. 3rd and goal from the 1. It'll be Dillon again, and he powers his way into the end zone this time for his 3rd touchdown of the game, and that's going to put Atlanta up 3 scores here now in the 4th quarter. The Saints are running out of time not only in this game to make something happen, but they're running out of time to make something happen this season. They really need a win this week to try and keep pace in the wild card race. Here's a throw on the left side. It is caught by Michael Thomas across midfield, and he's all the way to the Atlanta 39 with a first down. 3rd and 10. Here is Jeremy Gaithers with a catch, and he'll pick up a first down to keep the drive going. Under 11 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. It is going to be Freeman taking off on the right side, and he'll scramble ahead for a first down, and he's going to put the Saints into the red zone. Kamara getting a carry on a draw, and there was Sean Murphy-Bunting and Donnell Allen stopping him. 3rd and 9. Freeman is going to back up and throw this one falling away. He'll hit Michael Thomas, who is brought down a couple of yards short of the first. And the Saints are going to go for it on 4th and 3. They'll give it to Kamara right side, and he's down near the first, and they're going to give it to him up at the 5, making it goal to go. 1st and goal, Jalen Samuels, their fullback, gets the carry, and he will score. And the Saints are going to make this a 2-score game again now in the 4th quarter. 38-24 with about 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Here is Michael Mann keeping it on a read option, but it's going to be called back for holding. 2nd and 19 after the holding call. Mann goes right side, and there is Drake London dropping the pass. 3rd and 19. Mann with time. He'll fire over the middle and hit Odell in heavy traffic, and he's got the first down to keep the drive going up past the 35. 2nd and 7. A ball on the right side is cut by Alonzo Hitchens, who is all the way across midfield. 3rd and 8 from the 29. Man against the blitz is going to hit Randy Hodges on the wheel route. He'll avoid a defender and showboat his way into the end zone. And the Falcons are going to put this game away and go on to win this one 45-24 over the Saints, and they will lock up the number 1 seed in the NFC. The final score may make it seem like this game was a blowout when it really wasn't. The Saints came out on fire to begin the second half and scored a touchdown on just 2 plays, and then they picked off Michael Mann and had a chance to tie the game up. And they may have been able to tie the game up, but they didn't, because Alvin Kamara fumbled the ball and not only gave up possession, but gave us momentum back, and we ran with that momentum and ended up running away with this game and winning it. Now, the defense for us in this one, it was good against Alvin Kamara in the ground game, but it allowed Lucas Freeman in his NFL debut to kind of just do what he wanted to do out there. So the pass defense, it was bad. And on offense, Mann wasn't terrible. He threw 2 interceptions, but the rest of his stat line was really good. A good game for A.J. Dillon, who had 3 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts was great, and so was Alonzo Hitchens. So the offense, I would say they were good. We just got to cut down on the turnovers. And on defense, we need to do a much better job against the pass than we did in this one. Moving forward with the playoffs right around the corner, and yeah, with this win, we do end up locking up the number 1 seed in the NFC, and we'll have home field advantage throughout the entire postseason. Well, at least through the postseason in the NFC. We have been going through some upgrades, and we have one here for Donnell Allen, who made his return from his broken ribs and made an immediate impact. He ended up getting a sack that helped us get a stop against the Saints, holding them to a field goal, and he also made some plays against Alvin Kamara in the Saints ground game. Larry Crawford, he has a lot worse zone coverage than man coverage, so he goes zone with his upgrade, and he ends up getting 1 to his speed and also 1 to his zone. The last upgrade we have is for Caleb Thigpen, and we are going to go power to try and work on that. He'll get 2 to his accuracy and 1 to his power. Here is a look at the current NFL playoff picture with just 1 week to go in the regular season, so let's talk about what could possibly change in that last week. In the AFC, all the wildcard spots are already locked up. There is still 2 divisions though that need to be decided. In the AFC East, it is down to the Patriots and Bills, and in the AFC West, the Chiefs and Raiders both have a playoff spot already locked up, but one of those 2 teams will be a division winner, and the other will end up making it as just a wildcard team, and those 2 teams do actually play each other. In the NFC, there are still 2 wildcard spots up for grabs, the Vikings and Buccaneers currently holding on to them, and the NFC East needs to decide a winner. It is between the Cowboys and Commanders. The most important game next week is between the Patriots and Buccaneers, with the winner locking up a playoff spot, so we will definitely keep our eye out on that one. As for our game, it may not mean a lot when it comes to the playoffs, because we have already locked ourselves into the number 1 seed in the NFC, and the Seahawks, they can't make the playoffs. So what do we have to play for? Well, we got some stats to play for. A.J. Dillon has a chance to end up as the rushing champion. Joey Bosa could finish with a career high in sacks in a year. Michael Mann would like to get his 40th passing touchdown of the season. And also, this is going to be the last regular season game of our entire franchise, because Madden 24 is right around the corner. So this is going to be the last year we are able to get through in this franchise. And I would like to end the regular season on a strong note. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one.